My name is David Ippersiel. I'm the general manager of the Phuket Marriott Resort and Spa on Nai Yang Beach. I'm a Belgian national, raised in Asia most of my youth. I was living in Singapore and in the Philippines prior to my studies in Switzerland. And then I started my career back in Singapore in 1994 and then moved all around the world ever since. So I started the hotel industry in Singapore at the Shangri-La in 1994 and then quickly moved to Phuket and joined the opening team of the Banyan Tree in Phuket. Did that for about 4 years and then decided to travel the world and see what was happening out there, and then stopped in Dubai and joined Marriott in 1998 at the JW Dubai. Did that for 2 years in the sales and marketing department, and then I moved across in Dubai, still at the Renaissance, for 2 years as director of sales and marketing. And then I left Dubai and moved to Warsaw as director of sales and marketing for the Warsaw Marriott Hotel from 2002 to 2004. 2004 I joined the regional team at the Marriott headquarters in Europe, in Frankfurt. From 2004 to 2007, and then I took a break for about a year and then came back to Phuket, where I was the hotel manager at the Indigo Pearl on Nai Yang Beach, my neighbor. And then Marriott called me back and asked me to go and manage the Renaissance in Algeria, in Africa. So I did that from 2013 to 2015, and then Marriott called me back and asked me to do the opening of the Phuket Marriott Resort and Spa on Nai Yang Beach. So here I am, back in Phuket for the third time. You know, being general managers of hotels or five-star hotels in Phuket, we, our fellow colleagues, have all the same challenges, which are, you know, finding staff to operate the hotels. Obviously now we're being asked more and more to hire Thais and less expats because of the running costs. So staffing would be one of the issues. Number two is the seasonality you have in Phuket, because you have a high season and a low season, and obviously it has a huge impact on the performance of the hotel. And number three is having more and more demanding owners who are wanting more and more return on investments at a much quicker pace. So these are the three challenges that we have. Now, how do we overcome these challenges? Well, in our case, being Marriott, and with the acquisition of Starwood, which will be happening in a couple of weeks, there's a lot of interest of Thai nationals to join the company, because there is a very bright future for all the Thais working in the industry. Seasonality, obviously, we look at different market-based. When we are in the high season and we're in the low season, to compensate for the losses. Owners obviously are demanding, but they're also becoming more aware of the business trends in Phuket. And with the Marriott brand behind the hotel, we ramp up at a much quicker pace than our competitors. So we're able to penetrate the market at a much greater pace and able to give our owners profits at a much faster pace as well. This hotel is not a new build, it's a takeover. Well, it's a combination of a takeover and a new build. This hotel used to be the Imperial Adamas before, owned by TCC, and it's still the same owner, hasn't changed hands in any shape or form. What we did is, when we signed the contract back in 2012 with the owners, Marriott wanted to have more rooms in the resort. Originally this hotel had about 100 rooms, and Marriott wanted about 200 rooms to be able to manage it. So we added additional buildings. We added 5 new buildings in the resort, giving us the 100 rooms that we were missing. We refurbished quite a lot in terms of food and beverage outlets in the existing rooms as well. So now we have a combination of very authentic Thai modern rooms all across the resort, a big swimming pool that goes all across the resort, and we added a spa and recreational facilities to the hotel, as well as a kids club, which wasn't there before. So Nayang Beach is probably, I think, having been in Phuket for quite some time, is I think a very traditional, still very traditional Thai beach, where it's not overcrowded by tourism, where if you compare it to Patong or Kata and Karang. So it's still a very genuine beach. Now on this beach, over the years, you had a couple of hotels that have opened up, but I am the only branded hotel, internationally branded hotel on Nayang Beach. There are other hotels that don't have the same status as we have. Moreover, I'm very fortunate here in the location I'm in because I'm secluded. So I have no neighbors on my right or on my left, and I have my own private beach as such. So you won't have the same impact or the same challenges that the other hotels would have being on the main strip of Nayang Beach. You know, when you're in the 5-star category of resorts, we're more or less all the same. So we deliver the same services to the customers, which are rooms, restaurants, bars, swimming pools. So we're fundamentally all the same hotels. Where I think I can make a difference, and where I'm trying to make a difference, is purely based on the associates or the staff that I have. I want to make sure that we deliver a consistent service throughout the stay of the customers. I want to make sure that we deliver a genuine service that comes from the heart. We take the time to make sure that every guest spends a memorable time with us at the resort. Obviously, we're going to have challenges along the way, but the main focus for me will be on my associates, on the training I provide to my associates, and on the service that I deliver to my customers. I believe that if we do it right and we make sure that we look after our customers, the message will flow through, and we will get many return customers, and that in return will obviously drive revenues for the hotel, and will drive profits for the owners. That's my main goal. The thing is, when you're a hotelier, I think you need to have passion for what you do, because you spend 3/4 of your time, if not more, at the hotel. The hotel industry is an industry that is open 365 days a year, 7 days a week, and 24 hours a day. So there's a lot of things that happen throughout the year, which you have to be, aware of. So you can't just, when you leave the hotel, you can't just switch off and forget that you have a hotel. So it does take a lot of my time. On my free time, I like to travel in the region. There's still a lot of space or places that I've not been to in Thailand, and then I just enjoy time to relax and be by myself with my friends, my girlfriend and my kids whenever they travel to Phuket. You see, when you spend so much time with people on a daily basis, if it's your clients, it's the people that you work with, it is sometimes good to take a step back and isolate yourself from the rest of the world, to regroup and rethink and be fresh for the week to come.